like the whole delicacy of the watercolor. So I feel like, when you're doing something like this, I think 3 layers is more than enough. And I also want to like the delicate part of a rose because roses are delicate and something that I really didn't want it to really go crazy on doing something or exaggerating colors or anything because I just want it to be very mellow, very light, very, very unique, you know? And it's difficult because you're not sketching anything and you're basically just going with the form, but it's not impossible. So basically just adding shadows and dragging. When I was younger, this was my obsession. There's a lady, her name is Rose, and I used to watch her on YouTube, and that's all she did, roses. And there was something in me, like I wanted to learn how to do that. And so I just like got obsessed with watching her doing her roses, and it's just natural to her. I still can't, thank you, I still can't mimic the way she did her roses because some people are just good at one thing, and she's like, that's her mastery, her roses. And it was just very pleasant to watch, and she has this mellow, quiet personality that you can just like relax in there, get a bottle of wine, and just listen to her as she just explains to you what she's doing, not like me yapping about my life, and definitely disappointing some. So today I actually package some of my paintings, and in them I include notes about abundance, and because I'm just so blessed. I feel so blessed. You guys, you have no idea. Thank you. I can see your face for some reason. I don't know. These broadcasts sometimes are all like jittery. So you excuse me because I do have a runny nose and a massive case of sinus. And so, what I was saying? Something. Don't mind me. Will come back to me half an hour later. So anyways, talking about painting and stuff. So roses, to tell you the truth, is not like an easy subject. If you don't know, if you don't sketch them well enough, you kind of get lost because it's sort of like an onion type of thing. And also, if you don't add like the shadow where it belongs, it just looks out of it. So you have to be careful where you add the shadow. And greetings from New York City. Oh, hi. Greetings from good old Jersey. We're in New Jersey and it's cold. Thank you. I'm just going to lift it up for you. I'm holding my phone, so I don't want you to get all dizzy. And if you do, I truly apologize. So anyways, you're in Queens. Oh man, you bring back memories. I love Queens. You bring me back memories. Spanish Town. I used to work, you know where? I used to work in Sony Language Center. Is it still there? Sony Language Center. I am a professional artist. Too well done. Thank you. I am a hobby / professional artist. Where are you from? I'm from Chile. I'm from Puerto Rico. Originally, I'm from Puerto Rico. But I have been in Jersey for a while. Who said professional artist somewhere? Did you say you were a professional artist? Yes, Queens is so diverse. Yes, it is. I had a friend, and I used to go there for the food though. But I actually worked there, and you know, just to make the long story short, because I can talk. I used to live in the Bronx a long time ago, years, and I started my first office job was Sony Language Center. That's like a it's like a center where they like people that have a visa, student visa, they can go and study English. So it's pretty cool. And it's like by sales. I had a really good boss, thank God. So I remember she used to say, Mary, you're not doing your quota. And I'm like, I'm screwed. But I had to quit. I do not like watercolors. I do not like. That's, you know how I'm sorry, but I really like Dr. Seuss. I don't like eggs and ham. I don't like green eggs and ham. You got the right to speak your mind. I could care less. I love watercolors. It's one of the things that I master. I work really hard. This is not an easy medium. To be able to master it, it's like, it's a blessing. At least for me it is. And I love watercolors because they're not easy. And so I'm just gonna, if that was a comment for someone that is starting off, they'll get like discouraged. So you have to be careful. Thank you, hon. Hello. You have to be careful. Me, I don't care. I have a thick skin. I do not care. It is fine. Speak your mind. You're just way too old. I'm just way too old, way too preoccupied to worry about minus things. Like you develop, you know what? You develop a thick skin. If you're an artist, you have to have a thick skin. You can't be. How much is it? Like, no, you can take it. You can't be too. Take things too personal, or you get discouraged easy. And believe me, there's people. There will be plenty of people that will love to discourage you, and will do it on purpose. So you have to be careful. So anyways. Alright. So the idea of the whole thing. Oh yeah, there's people that will do it on purpose. They will tell you things. 10 years ago when I started this career, more than 10 years, I've been painting for a while. The first thing that exactly. But for someone that is starting off, it will be so discouraging. People get discouraged easy. And especially artists. Artists are like children, you know. Thank you, darling. I love roses. Not easy. So, you have to develop a thick skin. You have to, like, now I feel like each to their own. I really don't mind much of it. Michael Rubel watercolor. That's your Michael Rubel watercolor. That's your name, your professional name. Maybe some of my peoples can follow you too. And connect with me on Twitter at Michael. All right? We'd love to know more about you and promote each other. You're new to my scope. Welcome. They started to train us on professionalism and having a thick skin from the first semester. Cool. Welcome. Saved 306. That's an interesting name. I've been in Periscope for like since Periscope started, and to tell you the truth, it's now when I'm starting to see results. But you're welcome, darling. But I have to say a but, and I have to say a big but. I was younger. That's my excuse. I was younger. There's like a droplet of something there. And I went through a really rough divorce, separation / craziness, and I deviated from my demos and painting. Let me just put it like this. I'll be your best stand. And like that, I'm able to squint my eyes and see where I have to add more color. So in a way, I'm cheating. And I kind of deviated from painting. And it was more about like what was going on with me. I can't like, I had the right at the same time, but I was just so extremely, I don't know, like sad, I guess. And so I started deviating from painting and started talking about my issues. And you know what happens when you do that, right? People don't care. It's the truth. If you come here to say what you feel like or whatever, you're wasting your time. This is not the platform, especially if you have a business or you're an artist or whatever. It's just not the platform to speak your mind. It's a platform to do what you're supposed to. I learned that one day. I was watching. Should I mention her? Nah. I will. Nah. I won't do that. I was watching this girl on YouTube, right? And she's like a big YouTuber. I'm not going to mention any names, but she was very depressed. She started talking about her anxiety. And you know, that's when I realized, you know why? Because I myself kind of got tired of her talking about her anxiety. And you know what I did? I stopped following her. I was like, I can't believe I'm so mean. But you know what happens is that I'm stressed out. I'm going through stuff. And it's just like, yeah, it will be good for her to talk about it. But what about me after I just soaked in all that negative from her? We are so selfish. And I couldn't take it. I was like, oh, so this is what happens when you start talking about your personal matters. I was like, yeah, does this sound familiar? And so I stopped talking about it. Oh yeah, it is draining. It drains you, it drains everybody else. It just goes to a very remote place. There was people that were going actually through the same thing that I was going and felt me, you know? Yeah. And felt me. And I'm just so blessed. I'm going to be sincere. They started helping me. Literally helping me. Like, you're going to get through this. It's just like guiding me through it. Oh, look at the works in watercolors by Rubel. Tell me about him. Who is she? Who is him? What does he do? I know, left like that after I became a widow at 31. 31 is you were young. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Yeah, so it's basically, to me, it was basically the same thing. And I wanted people to understand that. And that's not, unfortunately, no. You have to make another, oh wow, long time. So I wanted people to understand that. Oh yeah, I wanted people to like felt the pain that I was feeling and to understand the reason why I stopped painting. I couldn't concentrate. And But unfortunately, that's not the case. That's not going to help you or help anybody. And it sounds selfish, and some people are like, no, how come? That's not. But believe me, that's what happened. So I kind of deviated from it, and I kind of just stood on the side without no painting or nothing. I just wanted to chat. And I saw my, I'm sorry, I'm just scrubbing here because I see that dot in there of green. Not that it's gonna kill it. My life has been restored. I'm remained and have a beautiful baby. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, Jesus, and thank you, God, for it. It's beautiful. That's gorgeous. I'm sorry, I'm not the best phone holder ever, but I'm just glad to show it to you guys. And we're gonna tell this here to stay where it belongs. And I need a napkin for that. Or my finger. Either or. It will work. You have to let it dry. So it has my digital. It has it right there. I'm just pushing it away because I don't like it. But I don't know. I might leave it. Who knows? I'm that way. So after that, then I realized that I was really like not helping my broadcast. You know what I did? I stopped talking and I started doing more. And I think also I became of age. Not that I'm calling myself old, but I became of like more mature and more wiser, I guess. And I was like, no, let's do this. Let's focus. Come on. Focus, Mary. And so I'm now, after that long pause, I start seeing my broadcast has been up ever since. And I even got featured, which is a really good thing. I'm so happy. I got featured on Periscope, and I'm very grateful to Periscope for that. And you can check the painting that I was doing was a snowman, and I was just adding the same thing, just adding the details and just adding some white snow to it. And I just felt, to tell you the truth, I felt the happiness in my heart. Like I felt like I was so happy I was doing a snowman. I don't know. I felt like a child. And my broadcast was featured that day. I think that also, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but the energy that you put into what you do also has to do a lot on how other people will react to it. My darling, how are you? So yeah, what the energy that you put into things kind of just spreads, and people do feel it. Thank you so much. People do feel it. You have positive. You're positive. You're reinforced with all the goodness in your heart, and believe me, that kind of shows and feels. People feel it. We are connected. Just a tad of blue. You're very connected. Here and there, not too much. Okay. You see that I put my finger in it because I also do oils and all kinds of stuff. But when you're painting, you shouldn't limit yourself to, what can I say? To just do things a certain way because you're doing watercolors, but know the rules and break the rules. put black, do white with gouache, paint with acrylic and put watercolor underneath. Scrape the canvas if you want to, the paper, abuse it, do all kinds of stuff to be able to get your results. And practice, 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 practice. Right? Can't believe that it's Saturday. I did. I had training. I don't want to say no. I'm self-taught because I'll be lying. I had pretty good training with one of the best, to tell you the truth. His name is Grigory Gurevich. He's Russian. And he was my mentor. And it's like, he's like a father figure to me. Thank you. And ever since, I think that most of the things that I know, I have like that humble beginning with him. Thank you. So I owe him a big part of what I know. Hello everyone from Spain. Hola. What's your name, darling? Wait, hold on a second. Cephalus Purina. Hello. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo le va? María. An original artwork and card like this is a keepsake. Keepsake. Thank you. From Krasnodar. Hello. Oh, Krasnodar. I'm sorry, you're repeating her name. There you go. I'm just gonna mind my own business and start painting over here. Make yourself. Thank you, darling. Está muy frío aquí. No me gusta y tengo fiebre. Pero mira, tengo fiebre y estoy pintando. So, no está tan mal. You're welcome. De nada. Es un placer. Un placer. Muy feliz de estar aquí. Originalmente yo soy de Puerto Rico. Einstein, he said, no tengo dinero. Oh, yo quiero dinero, como la canción de J-Lo. You speak Spanish? Yes, I do. Yeah. I have to like, ¿cómo es? Quiero 200 y 300. Yo quiero dinero. Remember that song? You know that song, right? Estoy frío también. These people are a trip. You guys are funny. Pues yo quiero dinero. Como la canción de J-Lo. How can you say you're broke? Can't be broke. You got internet. You're here. At least something, you know. Hey, you know what? There was a time. And it's so funny. Now that I'm talking about, now that I said that you got internet. There was a time where I prayed for it. I didn't have none. Sorry. I have to laugh. I'm serious. Have a nice day. Thank you. Hola. Buenas noches. I am not Bill Gates. Hola. ¿Cómo está? Thank you so much. I'll put it like this so you see. You see the size of it. You see? You're not Bill Gates? Me neither. I feel rich. I don't know why. I feel blessed. Alright, so. Right after I kind of just push this to the side and make sure I don't cheat on the corners because sometimes it happens. Who is the car for? I'm selling these. That's what I do. I'm one of those sell reps. I'm joking. The idea is you are a talented artist. Thank you so much. I believe that's, you see? Yeah, you got me. That's what I meant. All right, so this thing, so this is the idea. The idea is, sorry, hold on. to tape it. I got this one right here. Maybe I make a big mistake, I don't know. But the idea is to, I bought this thing, it's like a double-sided. I'm still like debating if I should just let it loose and let the person glue it themselves, because what if they don't want it to be on a card and they want to actually keep the painting? So I'm debating it. If it gets to sell with the whole, like the envelope and the way it was meant, then I'll keep doing them. If not, then I'll separate, I just leave it like that, and then I just include this for the person if they want to just glue it themselves and do their own little card, greeting card. Yeah. So this is going to be attached to this. I thought it was a really good idea. And anybody can just write down in there. I was a bit upset because compared to the watercolor, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna use my right hand. There you go. Use my right hand. I'm gonna show you my palette. Look at that mess. That's my beautiful mess right there. So I was a little bit upset that you can take a screen picture if you like of my idea. So that's the idea, to glue it to this envelope thing. Fold the card, make it a greeting card, see how it does, and watch it and see. You know, I kind of just measure it. I don't have a ruler because that's the way I am. I do everything by hand, and I actually kind of just measure it like this. Oh, it fits there. Okay, so that's the measurement. So I have no idea what is the measurement. Oh man, that's the beauty of handcrafting, no? All right, never lose that. It's very original. And then glue it here. And I think if you put it like this, it will look very nice. It will be like, yes. It'll be like,